So we're here with High Elo Noobs, the series where we look at high Elo players and give them the low Elo legends treatment. And today we have Bact in the red versus Nagash in the green. I'll probably just refer to them as red and green because I don't want to have to remember these High Elo Noobs names. And so far so good for red. I think he has vision of all his sheep, so he will be able to get them soon enough. And green, Nagash, is also gonna get vision of his sheep. Okay, not bad. Within the first 2 minutes, they're finding their sheep. You know, sometimes even for high elo players, it could take a while, as we've seen in other matches. Not calling any names. And I think green here has a more favorable dark. It seems a little closer to the TC to me. Oh, is that idle time? Why is there idle time here? There should be no idle time there, my friend. Oh. I mean, it happens to the best of us, but come on, man. That was like a full 1.5 seconds of idle time. But I don't want to nitpick. I don't want to nitpick though. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to nitpick on these high elo new players. I like the teeth. I like the sheep. What I'm seeing so far with the sheep, it looks like green. Oh, he hasn't seen the sheep. If he would just scout the map properly, he would be able to see the sheep over there. But he just has his scout AFK over there. I mean, scout idle time. What is this? Is it like 500 elo or something? That's not what I expected from my high elo new players. But he is lowering the deer, and I guess we could cut him some slack. You know. He is... Oh, and the deer is gonna go... Ooh, this deer low is... Oh my god, it's not... Okay, alright. He recovered. And he's trying to lower the bow and the deer at the same time. This is a very advanced play. Let's see how he will do. And while at the same time trying to make a house and maybe go for a duck. Okay, so we have a sheep dead, we have a deer dead, and we have a boar dead. I would say not the best use of resources when you have the 7 vills on those. You can do better than that, green. You can do better than that. And red is going for some early scouting. It's not even 5 minutes in yet. Bact is on his grind. Oh, and we saw the legendary TC Bolo. You don't see that every day. Is this high elo noobery I'm watching here? This doesn't seem like a high elo noob game, but we will keep on watching. I'm sure we're gonna see the classes. We're gonna see them get housed. We're gonna see villager idle time on the lumber camps. We're gonna see idle docks. We're gonna see it all. Dirky, don't thank me. That you need to thank green for showing us that you can reset the deer by shooting it after you've lost aggro. So thank you, Nagash, for teaching us a thing or two here in this high elo noob game. And he's going for the bolo. I see a lot of builds on a lot of resources here. Will he get the law properly in time? Oh, I don't. Okay. The ball's in the middle of the TC and it's away from the other resources. I like that. I can dig with that. And he was trying to get a sneaky kill off of Vil without Loom here, but he will not get it. And both players are up 20-21 pop, but nobody is going to Feudal Age yet. So there will be no need for Loom just yet. Nagash is going to scout red stuck. Let's see what vision both players have. Nagash, very tunnel visiony right now, and Bact, he almost has no vision of green at all, so he's gonna be surprised. Oh, and Bact is fighting green scout while green completely walls off. This is a big wall here that red is going for. I don't know if I agree with this walling red. I would encourage you to be a little bit more conservative, and green's just gonna go and take this hill fight. I hope red notices and oh no, oh, the twisty twist, the twisty twist, the twisty twist. And who is gonna get the hell bonus? Green has the bonus, red has the bonus. Now green has the bonus. Okay, red has the bonus. Red's gonna get, well, he's not gonna get the kill. I think green's gonna lure him over to the TC, and let's see if red will fall for this bit of high elo noobery. I doubt he's gonna fall for that big walling coming down here from red. It looks like he wants to wall off like a quarter of the map. And no, red did not fall for the old Lord of Scout under the TC trick. If I was red, I'd go kill that house. Oh, we have, oh, the vills have loom, so red's not gonna get much advantage off of this, but at least he's gonna scout the base and understand what green is up to. So he's finally getting good vision on the base. I mean, yeah, there's a dark there as you expected. Nothing surprising about that. And Nagash is up to Feudal Age first. But it looks like Bact has a bit of a fill lead. Green's trying to see if he can stop some of that walling, but I mean, these vills do have loom, so you're not gonna get much advantage of that. That's a bad attempt back there. Bit disappointed in you in there. As we can see, I mean, they're playing 4 legs, so they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They are making their docks. It looks like Nagash is going for a bit of a greed here. He's going to dock in what should be red's second lake. Or maybe this is red's second lake. I can't really tell. And Bact is now in Feudal Age after making the Great Wall of Italy. I mean, there's a big gaping hole here though. I don't know why he is not walling here. This is some high elo noobery here. If green was to be so bold as to make 3 scouts, Bact would be in a world of trouble. And we see the barracks going down for Bact. And sorry, the barracks going down for Nagash. And Bact is not making any military buildings just yet. I just heard. Oh, yes. Nagash tried to kill the palisade wall, but he revealed that he saw it. I mean, is he making any? I don't think he's making any military, so I don't think it mattered. By the time he made any military, red should have already walled it. But you never know. You have to be careful with these high elo noob players. Like, sometimes you think, yeah, they'll do this, they'll do that. Like, you'd think green may be walled by now, but you would be shocked. And green's going for a much more conservative walling here. He's not trying to wall a quarter of the map. Spent all the... Oh, was that a sheep? Oh no, somebody... Nagash, look at this. We are 14 minutes into a game. This is high elo noobery right here. Where is Nagash going? So this is Nagash's sheep. I had to pause and think to myself, why is Nagash taking his sheep and moving all the way over to red space? Is there something I am missing? And Bact choosing to break a hole in this wall instead of just make a gate, guys. Like a what is it with high elo noobs and not making gates? Are you like anti-gate? I hear something being attacked, but I'm not sure where it came from. And Nagash has vision of those these archers. And this archer is chasing this one scat. I would not advise that. Just let it go. Just let it go back to micro unit and let it go. Let it go. Don't chase it halfway around the map. It's one scout and there's no way you are going to. Does he even have? Oh, there's no way red has vision of that. Okay. So we have a scout from Bact attacking a blacksmith. Not good use of time, I would say. And we have a tower going up for Nagash, trying to scuff this archer rush. And we do have one idle archer here. This is peak high Elo Noobery right there. There's no reason for that archer to be idle. And Nagash has finally hit the castle age, while Bact has like 6 crossbowmen. Not sorry, 7 crossbowmen, because we have an idle one over there. What's going on with this sheep from Nagash? Right, so the sheep just got stopped halfway there, and I guess Bact just refusing to take the sheep because he's like, he doesn't care. So Bact retreating with his army. I don't know if he saw these skirmishers or what elite skirms coming out from Nagash. Oh, housed. Nagash is housed, and he's trying to make units out of 4 different buildings. Yeah, that's not gonna be good for him. Oh, big fight here in the center. So once again, we're gonna see a high Elo noob hill fight. Who's gonna get the hill? Who's gonna get on the decline? Who's gonna lose all their resources? And who's gonna tilt themselves into losing this game? Let's look at the fish production for both these players. Oh, okay. So Nagash tries to dock over what I believe is Red's lake, but Red isn't having it. He's like, get off my lake, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? And Bact, I think he is going to stop the third lake from Nagash. Oh, and the mangonel coming out to stop this skirms. It looks like Bact has a bit of a lead here. And our friend Nagash, even though Nagash has the score lead. Oh, but Nagash coming out with the counter fire ships. But he did lose all his fishing ships though, so I mean, at this point, you know, you lost all your fishing ships. It's like, yeah, a lot of good those are gonna do. So, okay, so we got fights on multiple fronts. We got fights in one lake, about to be fights in 2 lakes, and we also have a fight over here. Now this is gonna be a lot of microing for these high Elo noobs to do. I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off. I mean, they are some of the best players in the world, statistically speaking, but we all know how hard microing in 4 different battlefronts are. And sometimes you're a high Elo player and you end up into being a high Elo noob player. And here we have this scout from Bact has been attacking random buildings from green for like 10 minutes now. Unbelievable. But he is trapped in the base, and I think he's... No! He could have just left it there and it would have lived, but it's finally going down. About time. Oh, and we see the fire ships coming out here for Red. He's going to kill another one of Bact's fishing ship areas, also known as lakes. So I guess he hasn't seen these 2 fishing ships in the corner. He doesn't have vision on those. And I'm looking over on Bact's vision now, and he is slowly taking over the water control. Nagash got a bit too greedy, trying to dock in every lake in the game. And now look at you, now you're paying for your sins. This is what high Elo noobery is made out of. Getting greedy. Greed will be your downfall. And he lost an entire dock. And now he's about to lose a second dock. Oh, idle time, idle time. We don't need this idle time. Nagash. He's probably back at his economy, trying to micro. Oh no, he's microing over here. And he's kind of microing over there. Oh no, he's microing over here. Oh, okay, yeah, they're microing over there. Ooh, that looks like oh, bad fight for Bact. He lost all of his gold units, and he lost, I think, 2 mangonel there. And he's about to lose. Oh, nice dodge. Is he gonna lose another? Oh, he lost another mangonel. Yeah, that's gonna go down. You're not gonna save that by repairing. And Bact's trying to make a castle on this hill. And he's bringing out 14 builds to make this castle. He's not playing around. Meanwhile, we have some demo fireship action going on in this left lake. Oh. It looks like Bact is trying desperately to stop the action over in this lake. But Nagash is like trying very hard like to stop that from happening. And we're looking over at the build count right now. Nagash has 72 builds. Bact has 69. And military wise, Nagash also has the military lead, especially after Bact lost like half his army back there. Okay, we see a gate being constructed now. I'm not a high Elo noob, so I don't know why he's putting on this gate, so I'll just assume this is some 5-head 40 chess move that I just can't understand. I'll just leave it like as that. And we see, oh, Nagash is sending 2 forward villagers. I wonder what he's gonna plan to do with those builds. And Nagash is taking down another dock in the corner over there. Meanwhile, in the middle, oh, we have Nagash using yet another mangonel, and of course, oh, the crossbow word. Nagash has idle time with these villagers, so he's gonna lose them. You know, there's a button on the keyboard that tells you when you have idle builds. I don't know what's with these high Elo noob players and not using the idle villager hotkey. My favorite hotkey. And is Nagash gonna walk into the castle with these 2 builds? Oh, that would be some high Elo noobery. But I don't think we're gonna see that today. And Bact built this gate that now Nagash is killing with fire ships. And I don't think my game IQ is high enough to understand what is going on over there. I'm gonna move on. And big fight for the middle. Somehow Nagash is holding his own in this fight in the middle. Oh, that split micro at the last second. That was some top-notch work from Bact and some sloppy micro work from Nagash. And it looks like they're both gonna fight downhill in a very strange fight. And ooh, the micro out, and he will kill 4 to 5 units there, and he will get a mangonel kill. Good job, Bact. Proving that he can also do some sick micro. And he killed another with the mangonels. He's gonna try for another shot. He's gonna have the mangonel repaired by the Veil. Oh, but he also lost the Veil to the units. Yeah, it looks like Bact is throwing down some high Elo noobery. But he did get that sick mangonel double shot in the sun today. I will remember that. Okay, so Nagash finally killed the gates. So that was an important update that I needed to give you all. And the mangonel taking a downhill fight. Ooh, counter castle from Nagash. This time only with 6 villagers. Oh, those mangonel shots. Even from downhill, they do so much damage. And it looks like, oh, good micro win from Nagash. He did not lose the mangonel to Bact. That would have been, oh, bumpage. Oh, don't micro, you gotta micro your units, bro. And Bact desperately trying to kill each other's mangonel. Good shot by Bact. Even though Bact had the downhill disadvantage, he still got the mangonel kill. And here we see that Bact is desperately trying to stop this castle from going up. I think he killed about 2 builds, but he did lose both his mangonel and a few Genoese crossbowmen in that fight. RIP. So right now all the fighting is concentrated to the middle. Let's take a quick look at the economy from both players. Nagash has a decisive Vil lead, pumping out 114 Vils out of 3 TCs. Meanwhile, Bact is content. Okay, Bact does have the 3 TCs up, but he is behind by, what is that, like 15 Vils? With 92 Vils versus 117. And military-wise, it looks like Nagash has suffered more deaths military-wise, but he does have more military units out right now. So it looks like, and they both have reached Imperial Age at the same time. Here in this 1v1 with Nagash still controlling 3 lakes, Bact only managing to control his home lake. Is this monk gonna be... No, this monk's not gonna try to convert units there. See, you see the monastery out there. I think he's gonna try to collect a few relics, and here we have Nagash trapping down one of Bact's tower. There's a lot going on in this game right now. Like, these players are doing like so much. So the castle's going on in the middle. Nagash is trying to take gold over on the right hand lake, but just 3 January's crossover is just gonna completely deter that. Counter trebuchet coming out from Bact. Bact has 2 castles here that he doesn't want to lose. The sheep is still in the game. Okay. And it looks like Bact desperately repairing his castle. He doesn't want to lose it. And how will they be able to... He is trying to kill the trebuchet with archers while he has a downhill advantage from a castle. Elo Noobery. Oh, show. And before Nagash could repair the trebuchet, he just has 10 idle Vils power because he didn't reach it in time. That's very unfortunate. And okay, so he has... How many Vils is this here? I want to see how many Vils is this that Nagash has here. Nagash has 17 Vils. 17 Vils to repair these 2 trebuchets. And I mean, I don't know what to say about that, to be honest with you. And here comes the bombard cannons from the Italians. But it is downhill, so it's going to take 1 or 2 more shots than usual. And once again, Nagash going right into that castle fire from downhill. Never recommended. I don't know why he's not putting his oh, he is putting his huge wish up to use. He's bringing out his own bombard cannons. He has 1 out here already, but it isn't doing much. And we're seeing a bombard cannon trebuchet fight. Bact managing to snipe one of the trebs, and he's hoping to go for a second one. Genuine's crossbowmen out. I'm thinking he's anticipating in case Nagash decides to go cataphracts. He has the Genuine's out to counter them. Although I don't know how I feel about Genuine's crossbowmen countering cataphracts. And it looks like, ooh, the Bact did snipe one of the bombards, but he's not able to snipe the trebuchet because Nagash is microing it very well. Big trebuchet versus trebuchet fight here with, oh, and these bombard cannons are going to do some work in taking down the castle, and they try to micro the bombards to snipe each other. And the Vils are here repairing the bombard. This is another micro. This is some beautiful micro from Bact, I must say. And Nagash is also trying to do a lot with less units. So that's also coming up a little bit. But Nagash will lose the castle fight. And he's about to lose the trebuchet fight. And looks like Nagash is getting tilted because now he's trying to take the fight downhill again with the castle fire in the way. But Bact should be able to snipe these last 2 trebuchets. Because it's like 3 trebuchets and 2 bombard cannons. And there's a sneaky forward castle just inching its way over to closer to Nagash's base. And for nothing can Bact kill that trebuchet, because how many vills are here? 5 vills are there to just continuously repair the trebuchet. So it's just like a weird stalemate in the center. I would say that's some high elo noobery there. You don't need like a trebuchet stalemate in the center. That's like, just move on. This is like the longest trebuchet war I've ever seen in my life. The Bombat cannon sniped the sheep. Why would you kill the sheep? Did it accidentally hit it when it missed the trebuchet? Oh man. So both players just have these trebuchets endlessly attacking each other. I mean, if any one of them wants to get into the presence of mind to go do a sneak attack, they'd probably just like win this game, because they're probably just microing the hell out of. Oh, it looks like Nagash went AFK for a second, because he did. He lost the trebuchet and the Bombat cannon and the sheep. And BBC will go down for Bact. And there are big holes here in Nagash's base. If Bact was to make some cavalry right now, that could spell trouble for Nagash. And Nagash has nothing on farms. He's content to just use the docks everywhere. So while he is losing the fight in the center, he is I suppose fighting for the resource wars with the lakes. And both players are about evened out in the villager count now. It's 140 to 133 vill wise. And I mean, they're pretty even in military deaths. Of course, Nagash has lost an entire castle and about 2 trebuchets, which is not a good place. It's not a good position to be in at all. Oh, and we see the condottieros coming out for Bact. He was making them in the shop, and now they're... Oh, these fast moving condottieros are gonna cause a lot of trouble for Nagash. He's not gonna be able to get this castle up again. Condottieros are gonna make quick work of these skirmishers. So Nagash has had too many trash units. This is definitely a high elo noob moment. There's too many trash units. Like skirmishers versus condottieros, that's gonna be an easy fight. And the Bombat cannons are gonna go, and the condottiero, that's gonna go into Nagash's base. Although I would say Nagash was able to just like have no farms. How many does he have on food? Oh, so Nagash only has like 27 on food versus 27 on food versus Bact's 52. Bact is taking advantage of farms. So I think this is a big high elo noob moment for Nagash right here. Just not having enough on food, in my humble opinion. And that's gonna cost him a lot, but he was able to stop the condottieros who are susceptible to arrow fire. And Bact once again taking out this castle, and the condottieros are gonna be able to get to the Bombat cannons to stop it from sniping down the trap. So Bact will be able to get to the castle. And we have archers and skirms out here for Nagash. And over in Bact's base, I almost completely missed it, but we have the light cavalry out sniping vills. But I am not sure what value, if much, Nagash is gonna get out of that. And in Nagash's base, The fast-moving condotieros are attacking the villagers. So both bases are being raided right now. Light cavalry, of course, because of their speed, are gonna be able to dodge more arrow fire and be able to get more the vills more. And it looks like there's still a stalemate in the center. Bact, for some reason, not being able to snipe down that castle. And Nagash is sparing no expenses in making bombat cannon. So he's just gonna bombat down that castle. And as we could see in the lakes, Nagash does have the 3-lake lead. But Nagash has much less food than Bact, and much less on food as well. And here we see some Elo Noobery. These Genoese crossbowmen attacking a lumber camp, while Vills are just chilling over there. And these Vills are just gonna be able to come over and build that siege workshop. And here we see why there's some idle time, because he is trying to get some picks over in Nagash's base. And it looks like Bact has the forward while Nagash is on the defensive. And these crossbowmen, update from the Genoese crossbowmen attacking the lumber camp. They're still attacking the lumber camp, but at least he is making some progress with raids over in Bact's base. And these vills are gonna be repairing this castle. It looks like Nagash was able to take down one of Bact's castles in the middle. Both players really want to ensure that they... Oh, rams into vills! Oh, and he's gonna retreat. Yeah, that, bad idea. Bact, bad idea. And it looks like, are we seeing an exodus of vills here? Where are those vills running to? Oh, they're running to the castle to get protected by the fire. But, ooh, and it looks like Bact almost had a castle get tripped down. And I just missed Nagash getting that ram. So, condotieros on the downhill, fighting uphill with a castle there. Elo Noobery. Elo Noobery at its best. And Bact getting a little bit more brazen going forward to try to finally kill this castle. Nagash is very determined to have a castle in this exact spot. Nothing will stop Nagash from having a castle in that exact spot. And let's look over at Nagash's side of the game. Nagash has a bit more gold than Bact, and he's being raided very heavily. Let's see what the vill count is. Nagash has 99 vills to Bact's 133. So it looks like even with taking control of 3 lakes, Nagash is on his way out of this game, and he is going to try to snipe this trebuchet from Bact. And it missed. And oh, it hit. I wasn't expecting that. Idle units. I hate to see it. Okay, look, I know. It's an hour into the game. There are like 1,000 units everywhere. You know, so maybe I'm nitpicking a little bit by pointing out that they're just like 2 idle condotieros randomly over there, but... And here we have villagers still being created out of this TC while the condotieros make quick work of it. And oh, Nagash tried to do a raid with skirmishers, and it failed horribly because Bact had condotieros there to quickly dispatch of the skims. So okay, we're seeing condotieros versus skirmishers. And the player with the condottiers are obviously winning. I don't know why we're not. Okay, so okay. What is this? Explain this to me. Why are there 10 skirms attacking town centers? And why did you need to send 20 skirms to defend against 10 skirms attacking town centers? I don't think that was necessary. And once again, the infinite. I swear, these two have been attacking these two castles in the center for at least 40 minutes now. I have never seen, like, at this point, just ignore it. Ooh, and Bact with the light cap. This could be trouble for Nagash. Those light caps are gonna make quick work of those skirms. They're gonna be able to snipe those bombats. They're gonna be able to snipe these trebuchets. They're gonna be able to raid. And Nagash is just losing so many units right now. But he is relentless because he is back to 103 villages. And he is only 14 less vills than Bact. But Bact is like slowly controlling the entire map. Oh, look at this. These fishing ships have no dock to get to. So it looks like we're gonna see a last push here from Bact from the left. And he lost his castle in the middle. But finally he's decided he does not need to spend another 30 minutes doing a center castle fight. He can finally let it go. And here we have Nagash taking a downhill fight against Bact's uphill skirmishes. And meanwhile, in Nagash's base, these light caps are just going to run over all those builds. It looks like it looks like Nagash is just hyper focused on winning the center. But like, at what cost, my friend? At what cost, my friend? Yeah, but this is very, I mean, it is fun to see like this last stand here. For nothing, this castle is not going down. No matter what happens in this game, that castle stays up. Ooh, idle vills. I don't approve. Okay, he got them to up. Okay, we'll excuse that then. I mean, okay, cap rams. That's okay. I thought it was a level 1 rams, which would have been a big no-no in Imperial Age. That would have been some high Elo Noobery there, but it was not the case. And I don't know if Nagash's favorite units are skirmishers or what. Is that just like his favorite unit or something? Because this guy loves him some skirms. He also loves fighting downhill with the skirms. I don't know if that's like part of the plan or that's just like his kink, fighting downhill with skirms. He just likes to watch the pain of the units take bad fights. Look, another downhill fight. Don't do it. Okay, some micro work here though. But right, those crossbowmen taking out those cavalry, and the GG was called by Nagash.